After coming out in 2007 with the start of one of their biggest franchises, yeah, Ubisoft has been a huge player within the video game industry, although that seems to be slowly crumbling down. Hello, what's up, and welcome everyone. My name is Miss Quinn, and I'm pretty sure almost all of us saw this coming sooner or later. Okay, guys, I'm gonna set my script down for a little bit before I continue reading, because before I truly start this video, I do want to apologize for not uploading recently. I honestly, okay, I have videos written and I just need to record them if and post them up if you still want to watch them or listen to them. I lost someone last month and I'm still going back and forth in my head with missing them and crying about them while I'm also working. And like, obviously I go to work, I come home, and I just get very, very tired from work. And I want to call the person and tell them how work has been. And I can't do that anymore. So it's that and just random stuff with my PC. My video capture card no longer works, guys. So I can't stream for the meantime. And I can't get any new B-roll footage for the background. So for the moment, you guys will be seeing old B footage. Which, again, I'm sorry, and again, I am sorry for not uploading consistently. The last thing I've uploaded, I realized, was like 12 days ago, essentially, from now, 12 days ago. And again, I am sorry. I do realize it's bad that I don't upload consistently, and I will try my best to change that. I just need to start relaxing. I need to stop stressing out and all of that. But anyway, again, sorry, and let me just go right back into the video. Yeah. Ubisoft started out with just one family, the Guillermo family. But since then, in 2023, it was reported that they now had 23,000 employees around the world. However, on their website, it now states that they have 19,000 employees. So do with that information as you will. On January 27, 2025, which is honestly today by the time of recording and writing this, Ubisoft has announced layoffs. Now, I hate to say I saw this coming from 5 years away, but I did. I saw this coming. I think all of us saw this coming in retrospect. Though these are not just any layoffs, unfortunately, 185 jobs are going to be cut because they have now announced the closure of their UK studio based in Leamington, which I hope I am pronouncing correctly. With the closure of the studio, that means, unfortunately, that a small number of people are going to be losing their jobs. Unfortunately, I understand that layoffs are happening, and you guys know my point of view when it comes to layoffs. I don't like layoffs. I don't. As much as people want to be like, oh, like, you know, they deserve to be like for the Guillermo family to know. It's like, okay, one thing is the Guillermo family, one thing are these people that it's not their fault that the CEO and the Guillermo family are really doing such a piss poor job, to say the least. It's really sad. It really is. Also, not only will the studio in Leamington be closing, but the Dusseldorf, Stockholm, and Newcastle-based Ubisoft Reflections will also be downsizing. Again, I am so sorry if I have mispronounced any of that. As a part of our ongoing efforts to prioritize projects and reduce costs that ensure long-term stability at Ubisoft, we have announced targeted restructuring at Ubisoft Dusseldorf, Ubisoft Stockholm, and Ubisoft Reflections, and the permanent closure of Ubisoft Leamington site. The spokesperson for Ubisoft continued saying, "Unfortunately, this should impact 185 employees overall. We are deeply grateful for their contributions and are committed to supporting them throughout the transition." Now, I do like the fact that they're going to be helping them throughout the transition. Again, if they're actually going to do that, because they are not at fault, obviously, for them losing their jobs. Unfortunately, a lot of companies massively hired people because of the pandemic. They thought that gaming was going to keep on progressing, which it should have been. However, unfortunately, we have a lot of companies that decide to continue publishing and making safe games. Like, okay, as much as I love Assassin's Creed, I love Assassin's Creed. However, I think that is a super, super safe game to be putting out. I think the Prince of Persia is a safe game to be putting out. Again, I never played a Prince of Persia game, but then I don't really like 2D platformers like that. I'm not really much of a fan, but I will play some good old Mario. I'm very picky, super picky when it comes to like 2D games. But again, that's just my taste. I know a lot of people love 2D platformers. I personally don't like playing them. I love watching them. Watching them, I'll watch them forever. I just won't play them because I'm not used to the controls when it comes to 2D platformers. I feel like I heavily, heavily suck. So I rather not suck more than I do. Anyway, this unfortunately is something everybody but the Guillermo family saw coming. They have been told various times by fans what we want and what we do not want to see in our games, but they still put out the majority of what we don't want. Like, how easy is it for, like, let's just say, for example, people have been wanting for years for Splinter Cell to come out. It's not coming out. Like, it's not. There's no there's no hope at all. Besides the point. The point is that we have told Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure they got enormous amounts of feedbacks of what we do not want to see, but yet they keep doing that. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand they have to put out certain things in order to make money, but when countless amounts of times you were given mostly negative feedback and you just ignore, and instead you put out quadruple A titles and tell us that we have to get used to not owning our games. But it's okay, guys. Okay? It's okay because at least Ubisoft has a subscription service where users can play their games. But of course, until they just suddenly decide that they no longer want you to play the games and they take them off the subscription service, or they can raise up the pricing in the subscription service, which everybody does in subscription services. It's only a matter of time until, they do so. Okay, listen. I know it sounds like I'm just straight up attacking Ubisoft, but I'm not. Okay, I'm just pointing out certain things that they've done. Trust me, I love Ubisoft. And yes, it's mostly for their Assassin's Creed franchise. Can you tell I love Assassin's Creed? Even though I've only really finished actually a few of their games. Like, I finished Assassin's Creed 2, which I still have to write the script and and edit it and everything because I'm doing a deep dive video. However, it sucks because there's parts of it when I had my old PC and my old capture card where it didn't correctly capture the game footage. It stuttered so bad. There's so many drop frame rates. There's so many drop frame rates. It might as well go to a rave party because it's the only place where it's going to be like, yo, drop that thing. Wow, that was hella cringy. Anyway, can you tell I talking and I haven't even wrote this down in my script. This is full me and you talking. But I finished Assassin's Creed 2. I finished the first Assassin's Creed, obviously. And I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I recently finished Valhalla. Though it took me such a long time, and I do have my thoughts on Valhalla, considering I literally went from OG to finishing one of the newer ones. Don't get me wrong, I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I just haven't had the time to play it. But since I'm doing a deep dive on the Assassin's Creed games, this will give me the perfect reason to play it and finish it. The only question is, guys, no, honestly, Would you like to see actual gameplay, like me recorded gameplay, like a let's play type of thing? Because I do have a second channel that I do want to start putting out more content on there this year. But again, it depends if you guys want that. If you guys don't, I fully understand. But anyway, going back to this Ubisoft thing, listen, I unfortunately see a lot more layoffs happening, mostly because of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And so far, it's been great. I've heard a lot of good reviews from Rad the Brad, from I believe his name is Luke Stevens, and I I like those two people. I watch a lot of their content. And here's the thing. I feel like at this point a lot of people are just dogging on that game or going to be dogging on that game just because of the horrible reputation that Ubisoft has now garnered. And honestly, that is not me saying, "Oh, like guys, like Ubisoft doesn't deserve this the criticism." Like no, they do deserve it. They do. They most certainly do deserve the criticism. They have done things again, time and time and again, that we do not like, that we have not asked for. And so at the same time, it's like you guys kind of played yourselves, because who the hell gets on a press conference and tells us that we need to get used to not owning our games? And I know I'm harping a lot on that, but it just really rubbed me the wrong way. And it's so stupid to say that right before your whole game of Skull and Bones is about to debut, and then you launch it and it's going to be the most. Okay, like I said, I watch Hollow. I love watching Hollow. But when he played Skull and Bones, I couldn't finish watching his gameplay, and I love watching him. But I could not for the life of me finish watching it, just because I thought gameplay alone, like the whole, not his gameplay or his commentary, but like the whole game itself was just like boring to me. I I don't like it. I just don't. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm so sorry again that I have not uploaded anything. I will do my best to get back on that. Do let me know if you do want to see those videos that I have planned. If not, I can scrap them and start other things. I do have game reviews that I need to finish the game, and I need to write the scripts for them and finish putting them out. And yes, the gameplay you are seeing right now is of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, because that is one of the games I am currently streaming, and I will try to continuously stream that. But it's okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because all that is going to go in my review that you guys are going to be able to watch. Anyway, that will be it for me. Please let me know what you think about everything that is happening. Again, I don't blame people for being upset and not caring about the layoffs and saying, well, Ubisoft deserves this. But at the same time, I don't know. I just feel really bad for the people that are being laid off, because at the end of the day, guys, they have bills, they have rent, they have a family to look after if they have a family. And if they don't, they still have to, basically pay rent and pay all of this stuff. So it does make me sad. It honestly does. But anyway, like I said, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what you think. Remember to be the most amazing person that you can be, and that is yourself, because there is nothing better than being yourself. And I'm pretty sure there is at least a couple of people that love the heck out of you. All right, guys. Bye.